What's going on, fam? This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I hope you've been enjoying your day so far. Welcome back. Come on in. And I hope you've been really enjoying yourself, learning more about your purpose, your mission, your life path, leaving no stone unturned in your life. It's all about self-discovery, knowledge of self. You know the deal, right? And we're back continuing our presentation series with name numerology and what your initials mean. And today we are covering letters S through U. If this applies to you, be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. And as always, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain the experience and knowledge for our self-growth. So if you've been doing the same thing over and over again, it's never too late to rewrite your story, but do it now. Start today. Start in this present moment. That way you can rewrite your past and also plant some seeds for your abundant future, right? So as you grow, because you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. Hey, I gotta keep it 100 with you. You're gonna make a lot of mistakes, but those mistakes are just experiences and situations to test you out, to make sure you are, you are the person that you say you are underneath all those different layers and personas and characteristics, right? But at your true essence, you are who you really are at your core. All right. So with that being said, you are applying those 7 hermetic principles each and every day. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you know that Earth is a school, is a universe. You are your own universe, and there are principles and guidelines that we all have to live by to be in balance with ourselves and the universe itself. Okay. So with that being said, we've been talking more about the name and also your life path number. If you need help with that, go back to some of my previous presentation. I have a video link at the end of this presentation, but also check the description and it'll help you out. It'll give my personal spiritual takeaway, because I deal with the unseen, why things happen, and for your benefit, of course. And even to teach you a lesson too. Everything that you experience is a lesson to teach you something. All right, in my overall experience, this time. All right, but also, learn more about your natal chart. AstroSeek.com. I promise you, they're gonna take you far. Okay, but as you grow, share your knowledge and wisdom with people, applying those 7 hermetic principles, and you're gonna trust your own intuition, your own inner voice, your own energy, and by now that everything matters. You can't get away with anything. So you know that your thoughts, belief, words, emotion, and action equals everything, not your job. So it's time to, draw back your power for your rise, right? And if you need help manifesting some prosperity, because, money is energy, right? So go back to my spiritual law of prosperity. I have some additional tools in the description to raise your consciousness, okay? Because if you just going off of what you learned in school or in college, that's not going to get you far, okay? That's by design. So I'm here to help you, give you a quick tune up so you can tune into yourself and listen to your inner voice, okay? And also pay yourself as you get your coins, your shillings in. Be sure to pay yourself first, because you are giving, exchanging your energy, for that service, okay? So you doing all the work, so don't forget to pay yourself first, okay? So no matter how big or small, 10 cents, $1, $10, $100, every time you get some money in, pay yourself 10% or whatever that is first, and use, let that sit for about a year, maybe 3 years, right? And in the meantime, you're gonna be thinking about your next investments, okay? So I just want to help you level up, okay? And just keep that in mind. So we're back, continuing this presentation series. And everything happens for a reason. Each and every person has a purpose and a mission that they have to fulfill. And I'm just like you. I received my call to adventure too. I'm not exempt. I was like, oh man, I've been lied to on the, big time. So what do I do about it? I have to delete all the unnecessary applications and programs in my mindset, right? And then I had to relearn all of this stuff, right? It's not a lot, but it's just the basics. So my intent and part of my purpose here to break all the complex things down into layman term, and for a child, even a child could understand. Okay, so I'm working on myself each and every day, and I'm learning too. So I'm here to help you remember, it's all about you. So I'm one of the many beacons of light that's gonna be sharing, our own personal story and also our experience, and also some tools to help us level up on our own personal hero's journey. So can't nobody, tell you how to live your purpose but you. All right, they can lead you to the information and some tools to help you, navigate in your own universal reality matrix. However, you still have to do your own work, okay? So nothing is free. It's a give and take in everything. So I hope you remember that. So it's all about working on yourself each and every day, being intentional with learning something new and being able to share, that information with people, okay? It's all about, adding value, sharing things of value with people, all right? So it's all about, teaching people to help themselves to become their own leader and guru, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and, talk about, the letters S through U, my key talking points and my takeaways. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. So today, guys, again, with anything we discuss is, we got polarity, right? So when it comes to these vibrations, right, each letter of the alphabet has a numerical value. As you can see, we use the Pythagorean system here, and each number over here carries its own vibration, energy, qualities, and attributes. And the initials of your name and your whole name, period, can give you a clear indication of your true, okay, personality traits and some of your hidden gifts and talents, okay? So with that being said, let's line some things up. So when it comes to the frequency of that one vibration, because many of you guys gonna see like a whole bunch of angel numbers, synchronicity, the universe gonna line up the right people, places, and events to support your growth. And things can happen a little fast, and this is a great way to have some working knowledge. So when these numbers and letter combinations come in, you can start building a relationship with your spiritual team or with yourself, so to speak, because it's nothing separate or outside of you, okay? But so you can build a relationship with these numbers, so when you do see them, you'll know, okay, what am I thinking? What am I doing? Do I need to, change some things up? I hope that makes sense. That way, you your own, student and teacher. You teaching yourself, okay? I hope that makes sense. So let's talk about these vibrations, and we're gonna move forward with the 4 life vibrations, okay? But one is all about manifestation, and also some additional attributes are pioneering, leading, independent, attaining, individualistic, right? Then you got 2. It's all about union, partnership, relationship, adaptability, right? Being that mediator. 3, it's all about new growth, expansion, verbalization, socialization, communication, expansion, growth, big business, okay? Because 3 is a high energy with big business, all right? Number 4 is all about foundations, values, plans, structure, organization, goals. You need to have some goals and some direction in life, right? 5 is all about having that strategies. 5 is all about, also deals with learning a lesson through experience, a lot of experience, and making some choices in life and figure out what path is leading you to. And also it deals with expansive, because a high vibrational number 3, right? Visionary, adventure. These people love freedom, flexibility, and time and adventure, all right? Number 6 is all about love, responsibility, protection, nurturing, community, balance, all right? This is that mother number, okay? 7 is all about spiritual growth, tapping into what we dealing with now, some of this esoteric, some of this hidden information that we supposed to know, right? That wasn't handed down, okay? But 7 is spiritual growth, analytical understanding, and overstanding, having that awareness, right? Really tapping into your intuition, all right? Number 8 deals with earn wealth. Big business, big abundance, practical endeavors. It's all about circulating, not necessarily money, but it's just that energy, period, air, water, fire, earth, right, spirit, circulating all those different energies to benefit yourself and others, okay? Number 9, to sum that up, is completion, right? You've been there, done that, because you are a humanitarian. You lead by example, you give, you yourself, you have that selflessness about you, you deal with obligations, right? And you're very creative, right? And that being said, so let's go ahead and move on. When it comes to the 4 life vibration of your true self, let's start off with the 5th, okay? This is what I call your divine vibe, your truth, your inner essence, right? Under all of these different layers, right? Your name and all this other stuff, what makes you take that inner voice, right? That makes you do the things you do, all right? So for the sake of this presentation, we have John Fitzgerald, and this individual had 21 letters. So it's all about, investigating all the numbers before you reduce them, okay? So we have 21 letters, so we'll start with 2 and 1. 2 is union, manifestation, right? Down here, cooperation, teamwork, balance, leading, right? And then which leads to the 3. 3 is all about new growth, expression, communication, It also deals with your creative endeavors, like big business. And what you'll notice as you start to grow, do your own personal chart, name and numerology chart, you'll start to see these numbers start to repeat themselves. So make sure you put a circle around those numbers and really do some further investigation, okay? But trust your own intuition. Your spirit, gonna lead you on a path to self-knowledge, okay? That's why they call it knowledge of self. All right. And then let's move on to soul vibration to deal with your heart. The sum of all the vowels, using all the names given at birth on your birth certificate. This deal with your inner self, your secret self, who you truly are in your heart center. And that's what the universe is pushing everyone into their heart. If you can't make it to your heart, you need to start all over, with a new family, okay? All right. But with that being said, for the sake of this training, we got John Fitzgerald Kennedy, we got the vowels. So give you a clear example. O lines up with what? 6. And then we got I deals with what? 9. And one more. E deals with what? 5. Okay. But with a sum total of what? 31. Leaving no stone unturned, we're going to investigate every number before we reduce. 3 and 1. New growth. Manifestation. 3 plus 1 equals 4. This individual, need to have some plans, goal, organization, to really get things going in life to have those results. Very meticulous individual, okay? And what you'll see, these numbers start to repeat themselves. So personality vibration, deal with the consonants, right? It's gonna pretty much give you your image. The sum of all the consonants using, all the names given at birth, right? It's gonna be the image that you project out to the world, how others see you. So for this individual, John Kennedy, again, J lines up with 1, as you can see. H lines up with 8. And N lines up with what? 5, right? And we get a sum total of 76. And we're going to investigate each number. 7 is what? Spiritual growth. Tapping into that inner awareness, right? That intuition, right? That inner voice, spiritual endeavors. Like, why am I here? Where did we come from? Number 6, love, community, responsibility, protection, balance, right? And you'll see, and then that leads to what? 13. Okay, 1 and 3, we talked about that already. All right, that's going to lead to what? 1 plus 3 is 4. You see these numbers start to repeat themselves. 3 1 1, 1 3, then 4. Okay, leading over to destiny vibration. These are all the letters in your name summed up, okay, with the vowels and the consonants of all the names at birth. This is going to be your composite self, your career, your purpose in life, right? And you can change your name, okay, and it's going to put a change in your life direction. So if you do walk around with a nickname, investigate the vibration of your nickname. And if things haven't been going right, align yourself, flip the, change the polarities, okay? Change your energy to line yourself up with the vibration of that name. I hope that makes sense so far. So for the sake of this training, we got JFK. All the numbers add up to what? 107. And with 0 is a highly spiritual number. It's dealing with your higher self, your inner awareness. It's letting you know that you have a spiritual path, purpose, and mission to fulfill in this lifetime. And it amplifies any number that it pretty much aligns itself with. But for the sake of training, we're just going to keep it simple. We're going to do 1 plus 7. Okay, but 1 and 7 is what? Manifestation and spiritual growth, which leads to what? 1 plus 7 is 8. Earn wealth. And that earn wealth deals with what? Practical endeavors, big business, right? Like this individual. All right, leading on to life lesson. This is your life path, ladies and gentlemen, okay? This is your birthday. This is also your fate. This is what you here to do on the planet at this time, okay? But you have to align yourself to the vibration, okay? It's all about your intent. So this is the sum of all the numbers using your birth date. This is your faith number. So you can master them and succeed, or you can be limited by them and delay your life game and possibly come back and and do this all over again. But I'm here to remind you of your greatness, and it's time to wakey from your sleepy, all right? And it's time to really leave no stone unturned and finish this game out, okay? The game of life, okay? So you may change your name may change, but your fate will never change, okay? So that being said, you can remix your name all you want to, but the day you came in, your land date, your arrival date to this realm, okay, is pretty much etched in stone. So for the sake of this presentation, we got what? May 29, 1917, which equals up to what? 34. Talked about these numbers again, same numbers popping up. We already know, right? 3, new growth, foundation, right? And 3 plus 4 is 7. What? Spiritual growth. This individual is tapped in. All right. So let's talk about the letters before we get you guys out of here. And we do have a vowel in this presentation. We're going to talk about you. All right. So remember, guys, numbers are the highest degree of knowledge. Is knowledge itself. And what is the initials of your first name and your whole name and your date of birth mean? Because I threw some extras in here because I really want to get you some additional tools and guides to get you going in your discovery, you know, or self-discovery, self-realization. Okay, I really want to help you here. All right, but as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. We all still have that truth still, you know, in us, right? It's in our DNA, but it's not found in books to any given extent, been passed along from lips to ear like we're doing right now, right, in this present moment. And when it was written down, that all meaning was veiled in terms of what? Alchemy and astrology. So, you know, so only those possessing the keys could read it, all right? And that's from the 3 Initiative of Kabarian. So please invest in that book. All right, at this present time, I'm here to help you remember. All right, I'm a reflection of you, different time and space. I'm here to remind you of your greatness, and it's time to remember your purpose and mission and go ahead and get things done. Okay, and do the great work. It's time to unlock the universe within you, because you know you are your own universe. Okay, again, guys, with anything we discuss, we have that principle of polarity, good side, not so good side, but we always have some things we can work on, right? And so with that being said, when it comes to, you know, each letter of the alphabet, again, has a numerical value. Each number carries its own vibration, energy, and qualities and attributes. The initials of your name can give you a clear indication of your personality traits, okay? Leave no stone unturned. So when it comes to the letter S, S falls with what? Number 1, as you can see. And 1 does what? We talked about this a lot, manifestation, okay? And 1 is dealing with pioneer, leading, independent, fresh start, leading by example, okay? All right, and then also this number 1 is all about new beginnings and personal resources, you know, and the S can get things done. These are the go-getters. They have new ideas, new projects, and the desire to, you know, for expansion on all levels, okay? Now, they, you know, this allowed the person with the initial S to go forth with courage and originality and decisiveness. This S individual appreciate relationships in both business and marriage, as they need social contact, you know, of others throughout their lives, okay? But when it comes to relationship, they are good companions, but they need some, you know, need the support of their partner, okay? I repeat, you know, they make great companions, but they need the support of their partner, you know, to feel like, hey, you know, the things you're doing, kind of like a little personal cheerleader, you know, and that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to cheer each other on across our own personal finish line, so to speak, okay? So, and when in regards to marriage, they are extremely loyal, but not particularly romantic, okay? Now, the person with the S, you know, they look at deeds rather than words, you know, that show love to them, okay? I repeat, they look at deeds rather than words, you know, that show love, okay? On the flip side, or negative aspect, you know, S can act impulsively without concern or thought for others at times, okay? Let's talk about T. T deals with the what? Number 2. Okay, number 2 deals with what? Union, cooperation, adaptability, a partnership, relationship, and it deals with growth, balance, harmony, plays the role in the, you know, as the peacemaker behind the scenes, and this gives them an excellent, you know, to give us the ability to be an excellent diplomatic, you know, and also balance and equilibrium are the focus of everything for the T person, okay? That kind of like me, and their greatest success comes through playing the supporter role, you know, and I'm a great team player, so are you, all right? And becoming the mediator, and must always be true to themselves, okay? Always be true to yourself. They must live their truth to feel authentic, and with this, they are also called upon to nurture and support others, because they can really feel, you know, people's energy. These are, you know, some of these people are your empath, right? And, you know, the first initial T is generally restless person who often seeks answers to spiritual questions, right? And on the flip side, you know, the T can be overly emotional, indecisive, and often easily influenced by the opinions of others. And lastly, we have what? The letter U. And the letter U does what? The number 3. Number 3 is what? All about new growth. And then we come down here, your life lessons are indicated by the vowels in your name. So when it comes to you, you deal with what? Boundaries. The letter U indicates you are learning to set your personal boundaries and to accept personal responsibility for all your actions, reflections, okay? And also, the U deals with what? Does not work well with structure, plans, or routine, because they here to, you know, be the change agents, okay? You know, so this makes you, you know, this make the you person the creator and not the worker. And these individuals are very lucky in all ways, because they don't believe in luck. They believe in creating their own luck by proper cause and effect and intent within these 7 hermetic principles. Okay, even if they don't know it, they've been being the cause in their life. Trust me, I know these individuals. Okay, with that being said, these individuals, can be charming, entertaining, and very social. They have keen intellect and want the best in life for themselves and their family. They also feel the need to inspire and beautify the world. They love. They love music, painting, design, culinary pursuits, right? They love cooking, anything with their hands, In fact, any creative endeavor whatsoever, these individuals are really good at it, okay? Or they have the capacity to become great at it, okay? Use these to test and experiment to find where their special talents lies within themselves, and we all do, okay? And then use them. Now, they have a strong intuitive or intuition and psychic gifts. On the flip side, with the you person, these people can be a bit selfish, greedy, and indecisive. Okay, so guys, this has been my personal takeaway when it comes to the letters S through U, when it comes to name numerology and what your initials mean. And as always, numbers are the highest degree of knowledge. It is knowledge itself. So this has been what the the initials of your first name, your entire name really, and your date of birth means in numerology. All right, guys. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. We will be back, finishing up this presentation series with V, W, and X. And then the next presentation, we will close it out with letters Y and Z. All right. But be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. And as always, our purpose and mission require learning a whole bunch of life lessons to gain that experience and knowledge for our self-growth. It's never too late to rewrite your story. I've been there, okay? But you got to do it now. The past, present, and future is happening right now. So the things you're doing right now in this present moment has the capacity to change your past and set you up for success in your future or failure if you don't take any action. But share your knowledge and wisdom with people by using them 7 hermetic principles. Trust your own intuition. Your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotions, and actions are going to equal your reality and your results. All right, and always pay yourself first before you circulate any moolah out there to any bill collector or anything else. Okay, pay yourself 10% first. Okay, but this is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. We'll be back with our next presentation. Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.